those of you who don't know me. Hello. Hello. I am a comedian from Portland, Oregon. This is my hometown. I know that all the bodies have been dumped in this park, so we're here to raise awareness. Other than a dump site, this is about Hempstalk. So, also give it up for Ganja John, Russ, I guess co-workers technically. I'll be on the show every Tuesday, and I think that this is going to be the topic for the show. Of course, Miss Cunningham as well. It's fabulous for helping my wife with her medicine. So we are here today to talk about moms with marijuana. That's who around me. They are more than just MILFs. They know all about the weed. So I'd like to introduce, Sarah Frank, the founding. This is the foundress. I'd like to call her for the rest of the day the founding director. Please give it up for her, please. Thank you very much. We also have Liz Ananda, the director of research and admin. I apologize. Give it up for her, Liz Ananda. And Trisha Rogers, one of our Washington chapter leaders. That's right. So I'd like to actually pass the mic off here to Trisha to kind of give you guys a synopsis, a quick little breakdown of what Moms for Marijuana is about. A mission statement, if you will. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I meant to say Sarah. I was looking at Trisha bad. We just met. It's like a first date. Mess up name.
Don't worry, there'll be a second. Hello. Moms for Marijuana it started as a grassroots network of regular people, regular parents who are concerned with what this war on cannabis is going to do to our future generations. And we want to stop that. We want to change that. We want to change the perception. We want to raise awareness, promote education, create discussion and debate. We feel it's time to finally talk about this. Whatever side you take, let's finally just talk about it. I have Trisha and Liz here with me. They are two of our chapter leaders. Liz is with Oregon and Trish is with Washington. Liz is also our director of research. And we have, I would say, close to 70 ladies and gentlemen. We have a few gentlemen who are working very hard to get this up and going so that we bring Moms for Marijuana and education to all of our local communities all around the world, and not just have a stereotype of, we all know it, the hippie stoner.
Jeff Spicoli. Yeah.
We see them.
Yeah.
I don't need to point, but I will.
We want to bring this to the soccer mom, and we want to bring this to the churchgoers and everybody, because cannabis prohibition affects everybody, even the non-user. It's affecting our children, it's affecting our world, and it's time to start talking about it and changing things now.
Yeah. This lady right here, she friended me on Facebook, right? And I'm like, this is pretty cool, this is pretty cool. And then one day I get this private message, it just says, Trisha, I want you to join my group, please, because we need more women like you. And I'm very outspoken. And I'm outspoken because once you cure your own cancer with cannabis, I had stage 4 cervical cancer 19 years ago. Once you do that, you can't believe a lie. And they're lying to us. Absolutely, and I'm a mother and I'm very pissed off, and I'm done with the oil mongers controlling everything. 6% of our farmland we could grow our own fuel for our own cars in our own country, and that includes people that don't belong in the country too, because it's based on sales, okay?
It's when you look at the research and both sides of the debate, and common sense tells you we need this plant, but they're not allowing it, that's when you need to stand up and go, no, this is not okay. This is hurting our young ones and hurting the future generations of not just our species, but the plants and the animals and the ocean and everything.
Prime example, there's a woman that got into a drunken brawl with her husband and stabbed him to death. Got 27 months in jail, but you go to Oklahoma and you process marijuana into hash, it's life in prison. That's idiocy. Why are we doing this?
Why are we locking up mothers because they sell a little bit of pot? And why are we locking up doctors because they help patients get pot? It's just pot. It's just a plant.
It's not a drug, it's a plant.
No, it's a drug. It is a drug. We have all these, we have drugs. Drugs are not bad, and that's what we need to change, is that we have drugs that are bad, and we have drugs that are good. And marijuana, cannabis, is a good drug, and that's what we need to be talking about. It doesn't kill you. It doesn't make you crazy. It doesn't cause addiction. It doesn't cause you to go stab your husband.
Unless he deserved it, and that's his fault.
He probably did her mom.
That's his fault. That's his fault.
But it doesn't. You know, it makes you rationalize and think, and that's what a lot of people don't understand about cannabis, is it doesn't make you a zombie. It doesn't make you extremely high, and if you're high, you're intoxicated, and you're choosing to be that way, and you need to make smart decisions as an adult and not drive and not give it to children, but we still need to have that choice. And doctors being locked up because they're helping their patients, like Molly Fry, her booth is right over here. Her son Jeremy, I had the pleasure of meeting him this morning, and he, you know, her entire family has been torn apart because she was trying to help her patients. She's missing the birth of her grandchild because she was trying to help her patients, and that's not fair, you know. And I'm very passionate about this.
It's good. It's good. It's a right for moms to cry. Anybody can cry for mom.
But the point is, we all have mothers, and as mothers, also, we want to take care of not just our children, but everybody's children and everybody's grandchildren. And it's more of a mom mentality than actual parental status. We accept everybody all around the world. We want to unite everybody. We want to bring everybody together so that we have a united front and we can say, stop this war on cannabis.
Well, what's the best way that they can move forward and help you out? Is there a website? Is there
Yes.
Facebook? Or how do you access social
all
media?
of the above.
Perfect.
We are working to integrate Moms for Marijuana into all social networking sites, including the massively multiplayer online role-playing games, because those in themselves are communities, and it's another option to help educate and spread the word. And we have a way for everybody to help one way or another. You can donate, obviously, we need money. We have a store that provides a lot of merchandise, but mainly
Biffy bracelet.
Over to
wristbands.
Liz, the director here. She's also marketing director.
Well, I'll fill in for the marketing director. We've got these lovely dark pink, purpley.
Fuchsia.
Fuchsia. Moms say legalize. Thank you. Moms say legalize. Thank you for doing that.
And we have those available on our website and through our chapters.
Is it momsformarijuana.com?
.org.
Or .com, .org, or just Google it. We're the only ones. But
Can you
the
search
easiest,
hemp milk? Because hemp's associated with moms and pot. You search hemp milk.
that would probably bring you to us. or CPS drug testing my child.
Yeah.
That's the biggest, I think, hit we get on our website, are people searching for CPS drug testing newborn children and taking them from them. You know, that's the worst time to separate a child from its mother, is that bonding process, and it's not okay. But the easiest way to help us is to go onto the website and go to the literature page. We have flyers from all different organizations, all different things to talk about, all different aspects. You can go the industrial route, you can go the medical route, you can go the recreational route, you can go environmental, health, food. I mean, this plant, what does this plant not do? You know, and if there's a plant like this on our earth, we need to be using it. And we need to be using it now.
You're passionate about what you think about. You're passionate. Do you have anything else you'd like to add at all? Like, I know you've been taking notes diligently.
Thanks,
Let me
Todd.
pass the mic.
She's admin for a reason.
Well, I wasn't planning on speaking today, so I'm kind of talking off the hip. Bear with me here. I'm Liz Ananda, and I use this. I'm going to just be upfront about this. I use a pseudonym, but because I want to continue to be able to utilize my First Amendment right to free speech. My son's in the military, and they don't like cannabis, so I don't want him to be in any way associated with him, because I don't want his career to be affected negatively because of my activism with cannabis. So Liz Ananda is what I go by in this community. and I'm one of the Portland, Oregon chapter leaders. I believe we have a chapter down in Eugene. We're working on a Eugene chapter, so that would be awesome. One in Bend would be awesome as well. Then I think we could get a lot of Oregon covered that way. We're going to have, the Portland chapter is going to have our first Oregon meet and greet at Alternative Medical Choices Clinic on October 8th, and I'm not sure what time. 4:30. At 4:30 on October 8th, and we're going to try to get as many people there and moms and dads. I do want to say that Moms for Marijuana it's an attitude. It's not just moms. We have dads that are signed up on our website and actively participate and support us, and so we don't, we're not what's the word I'm looking for?
We don't discriminate for any reason.
We don't discriminate for any reason. If you don't have kids, there's something that you care about deeply in this world, and if it's just cannabis, then that's okay too. But, so we're going to try to get as many people to come to this meet and greet, because then we can talk about planning for future events, such as some rallies in the metropolitan area, and then planning some other events. I think you know more.
Our goals are to have a public meeting, an educational meeting, and a rally in every community that we have a chapter in across the world every month. We are going to put this in their faces and make them realize we're not backing down and we want to talk.
She was really focused on changing the stigma.
Yeah.
In the sense of like,
It's very much bigotry. I was asked to leave at a back door of a bar because I had a petition that had the word marijuana on it.
you gotta step over the puke to get out.
Oh.
So we don't take your kind here.
No, I actually said a very derogatory word and walked out the front door. And with my thing high and proud. And, and the bartender looked over and he goes, "Man, you shouldn't have said that to her."
There's just a
So it's
stigma that
bigotry.
surrounds it, and it's every race and gender and nationality and class, and everybody uses this drug, and even if they don't, it still affects them. Their tax dollars are being used to house nonviolent offenders when rapists and child murderers walk free.
Like in Oklahoma. Life in prison for hash, but you rape a little kid, you get out in 4 years.
Yeah.
Really?
Just don't use butane.
Right.
Yeah.
Logic dictates that this plant needs to be legal.
I told the governor's secretary that she needed to be slapped because she was ignorant. Well, I did. I really
And
did.
then she said, "Don't use the E word with me." Serious. See? When you're a comedian, you have so many jokes in your head, they build up, and you can pull them out.
Well, if I might add, part of our website includes two sections that are included on our website are the cannabis POWs that have the people like Dr. Molly Fry and her husband Dale Schaefer and Eddie Lepp, and there's more, and we try to, we figure out where they're at, and then we put all their information up on our website so that people can send them a few bucks for their commissary accounts, because they can buy paper and stamps, and each state's different, but we try to put all of those little particulars up on the website. And also we have research, and that's part of what I do with another member, another group.